bringing you our winners final match between the side of Worriers and Str8 Tilted. Both of these teams vying for a spot in our grand final. As we get underway, it's going to be Recharge Stronghold's first map up, and it's going to be actually quite in favor of Str8 Tilted to open things up. They pick up A, they pick up C, they're on their way to picking up B, as well as an opening absolute slaughter basically for the side of Str8 Tilted. Here's Worriers heavily on the back foot to open things up. It's a trip cap here, which honestly I don't think I've ever seen this, an opening trip cap where you take the other team's spawn hill before B is even captured. So early on, a big start here coming out of Str8 Tilted as they're able to pick up a lot of these players. As you can see, Worriers is finally going to be able to convert C over here, but it's still all scoring points in favor of Str8 Tilted. They're up to 60 points already. That's a whole minute in the books before any points can be scored here by Worriers, and it is still climbing. So I don't know if it was, a little bit of a warm-up was kind of needed here to start things off. I don't even know how that one even worked. It was the shock weapon just relayed to somebody else there somehow, some way. But that is going to be a shot there. Just domes him. Down goes Judge, and that is going to be A swapped over, but in the process, C also captured by the side of Str8 Tilted. So it's still going to be points scoring in the favor of Str8 Tilted. They're approaching 75 points and counting right now. So it's big points in favor of Str8 Tilted to open things up, and you can see already, StreamTech starting off 4-0. Stop Carrot at 7-1, and StreamTech will end up dying. Bump and Scatter is going to go down as well. Big move there from Judge. Not able to fully capitalize, though. You can see B is being once again recapped over to the side of Str8 Tilted. Worriers trying to flip C here as well, so they will end up picking number 1 here. We are going to catch where these are headed to here, as this we are going to see C2 is going to be headed their way up top. Is not going to be able to pick that one up. The players are going to continue to go down. You can see right now it is players going back and forth every which way here, but it will be Stop Carrot hopping on towards C here. As you can see, points finally, or actually no, excuse me, points were not on the board. They were denied. They're going to see shots continuing to go out from up top. It's going to be Stop Carrot. He's opening up 10-2, a strong opening here. And Str8 Tilted, 120 unanswered points. That is a whole 2 minutes of time on the clock. As you can see, C2 is going to be inside of backhauls, trying to make something here. Will take out StreamTech, but 2 players are going to go down. And that is finally going to be points on the board there for Str8 Tilted. As you can see, Syzygy is going to be trying to work around the backside here, looking for somebody potentially to be taking the shots at. As StreamTech is going to be taking, the BR at work. Again, like, Keizo mentioned, a lot of people playing the Delta, resulting in a lot of BR users here. But players are going to be all over B. It's going to be fully contested. Stop Carrot chucks out the nade, but it's going to go down in the process. As Syzygy is going to be in the back on that B point, trying to just deny it. And, Str8 Tilted trying to get in on towards this one right now. As you can see, it is going to be odds going at it from up top, and it's going to end up having to fall back. So right now it's going to be just Syzygy, last player alive, and his super weak, so he's going to have to fall back. Looking towards Bump and Scatter here over towards C, and will succeed in preventing the C cap, but will be a little too late to prevent B from going over. Teammates coming off spawn though will pick up A, and that's a great shot from Syzygy, able to pick up the player over towards B. And those Bump and Scatter is going to be up top, and is going to, it's a great set of nades there, and is going to take out Bump and Scatter. So Syzygy right now on a mission with these nades and with that shock rifle, doing a fantastic job. We'll finally get caught in the back though, and we're going to see StreamTech going to work now with this shock rifle. Only one more shot in the chamber, trying to make it count. As C is going to be flipped over, but the lead has been cut in half so far. So Worriers getting into the game finally. They will pick up A and C. They will prevent and reset C there, as the shot will come through from the shock rifle. Not able to hit. Judge will survive that. It was just a body shot. It is but a scratch. And the boxing now is going to continue to come through. StreamTech is going to find two very weak players there in Whirlpool. Will result in an A cap, potentially in a C cap as well. Judge, just coming off spawn, is able to clean up C, but that is going to be A available here. as the plasminades will come out, looking to just try to pick up this player. Back elevator, but the team support is there. Stop Carrot's going to pick up that kill. They're going to reset A, and that will once again be points taken over to the side of Str8 Tilted here. So, you know, it was a bit of a break. There's a bit of a comeback there from Warriors. And that is going to be the side of Str8 Tilted, continuing to rack up some time here, but B is going to be capped here. It looks like they're going to pick up 2 players, make that 3. Stop Carrot, last player alive on the team, which means B and C are going to go over to Warriors, maybe A as well. They're trying to make this push. Unfortunately, it's right into the Lion's Den here because all the players trying to get in towards A, trying to get this extension going, and they're going to lose 3 players trying to get in on towards that hill, and they don't cap it either. So add insult to injury, they are losing B. Last player up is C2 in the back, is able to trade 1 for 1. But B here is going to go over to the side of Str8 Tilted. And, you know, a little bit of map presence lost there as all those players just ended up going down, giving it away for free, kind of. The camo is going to be out as well. I do believe it's in someone's possession. It is going to be Judge, who's going to be contested here on towards B, trying to find where this player is, and is going to spot. It's going to be Bump and Scatter, going to get bopped there with the melee. And the camo is continuing to do some damage here on the board. You can see the push coming in. Stop Carrot is going to take a lot of bullets there and will finally close out the camo player. Puzzle is going to be underneath now, working back towards C. And C2 is going to be trying to push it up, back up towards Attic here. And is going to come face to face with Stop Carrot. And he's going to get the team support though. So Stop Carrot goes down. Shroomtech holding Whirlpool. Trying to see where these players might be dropping down from. And the players will end up, you know, getting away. He's going to have to hop on towards B, but B will be, well, it's in possession right now of Warriors. They're going to cap it. They're going to start scoring again. So they're only down by 60, and there is a player on A as well. So the potential threat of a trip cap here. Bump Scatter is going to have to be forced to retreat. Has to get out of there. C will go over to Str8 Tilted, so it won't be a constant double or triple cap here. We're going to see where they head to next. It's all 4 players up for Str8 Tilted. 2 dead for the side of Warriors. Means they're only going to be able to hold on towards A here. And even A might be a little bit of a risky business because Judge has taken some nade fire. Sizzy is going to catch one. Going to have to toss out a nade here. Try to survive and actually might go down in his own nade and will actually survive here. But again, it's just points taken towards Str8 Tilted. They're approaching the 200 mark and they're going to be capping A. You're going to see the player dropping in. It's going to be Bump and Scatter who's able to clean up B. So that is a trip cap once again. A and C are going to have players on both sides right now. This is going to be Judge and Syzygy. 1 hill apiece. Which of these players, they're actually both going to get these caps off. So I'm not sure where the players from Str8 Tilted went. But both of them are going to succeed in capping. A now going back over to Str8 Tilted. And Puzzle and Syzygy going to be the only 2 players up. Puzzle's going to find 1. And that camo is going to be available, so just waiting for the shields to recharge before going back for that power-up. And Puzzle's able to slam that one home, but might not get away in the process. Is barely going to get around the corner with his life. I'm going to see the cap coming through. It's going to be Judge on the hill. Is going to just get exploded, but does get secure that cap. As Puzzle's going to be face-to-face with 3 players. Is going to retreat, maintain that camo here. We're going to see it going in from the back is going to be Puzzle. We'll get spotted out, though, with that camo, and that's going to be Odds. Down bottom is going to be able to pick that one up, though. Points still being rattled off right now in favor of Warriors, but with 3 dead, it's just going to be C2 left. Going to be on towards A, and Shroomtech is trying to deny this one here. Will not be able to do so. Gets shut down. Big kill there from its C2. And that is going to be A going in their favor. So A and C currently over in the hands of Warriors. They will be scoring here. Still only down by about 40 points right now, which is not too bad. Definitely a lot more doable considering they were down, you know, 120 points at one point in this game. So a big comeback here out of Warriors, doing a fantastic job. Puzzle's going to be in the back, on that back ramp, trying to be a nuisance right now. And Shroomtech looking to try and potentially flank that one out. Looking for where he's gone. There's going to be Puzzle in the back, and Puzzle will get shut down. So a teammate coming in for the support and help as they move their way on towards C here. Bump and Scatter is going to have that plasma pistol out and is going to just knock Syzygy down at 0 shield. Syzygy forced to back away. BC is going to be in favor of the Str8 Tilted. They're going to be scoring once again here, approaching the 200 mark, and will successfully pass it. So 200 has been passed for the side of Str8 Tilted, excuse me. Warriors, though, still at 175, keeping it close right now, but as we pass 210, Warriors is going to be 3 dead. Make that 4 dead. Everyone's down on the board. That is going to be a free 20 points at least. The trip cap potentially coming in as well. As you can see, the players, the judge, trying to get on towards C, trying to get this player down, and it's going to get stuck in the process, so not even able to pick up C. There is nobody there. It is going to be only C2, and Puzzle trying to run interference here on towards B. The players are going to be swarming them. Will go down, so they'll pick up C, but it won't be enough. They are still scoring points. Str8 Tilted only needs 15 more seconds to close out map number 1 here. Make it 10. The count is still going. StreamTech is just trying to gatekeep. They're trying to get as close as they can, as someone has to hop A here, and it's going to be as C2 is going to latch onto A with 2 seconds available. So they will be able to cap A, and they're going to succeed in denying it just barely on time. But 2 seconds is all Str8 Tilted need, and you know, going 2-3 dead is going to be an opening that Str8 Tilted will be able to capitalize on. Syzygy with that shock rifle is trying to find something, but Puzzles will fall. Syzygy is going to fall. It's all going to be on C2 to deny this cap. The problem is that there's 2 players here. They're going to close that out, and A and C all go in the way of Str8 Tilted. Puzzles and Syzygy are not going to be able to deny this barely, or maybe they will. Nope, B is going to get capped over. That is going to be map number 1, going the way of Str8 Tilted, 250 to 193. Massive win in map number 1, setting the tone right now for this series, as they're going to continue onwards into the Slayer. As first kill is going to go the way of Stop Carrot, who was the lead Slayer for this roster in that first map. As we're going to see, StreamTech is going to be on board right now. It's going to be 2 to 1. A player comes flying across the screen, actually. And the nade is going to be there from StreamTech to follow it up. Lands right at the feet of Judge. That was a great nade. I'm not really sure where that came from, but that's going to be Stop Carrot with that shock rifle in hand, with the camo to boot. Every power-up on the map, basically, is in this person's possession here. He's going to miss that first shot, though. He's not going to hit it. He's going to have to reload. So, you know, 3 more shots available. As that, you know, well, camo kind of blown out in the open here, and all of a sudden every player seems to know that, oh, Stop Carrot's available in the middle of the map, everyone shoot. Is able to end up going down. We're tied at 5 apiece. Make it 6-5. Big double kill there from Syzygy here to open things up and, you know, get the team back on top of things. They had a really slow start to map number 1. You can't afford to have a slow start here on the Slayer as well. You don't want to see that happen. You can see the pings coming out. The communication is there right now from the side of Warriors. They're doing a good job of just notifying where everyone is, where people are, and they're trying to maintain that across the entire map. So the things that you really like to see from this side is they're trying to make this comeback in the series and tie things up at 1 apiece. StreamTech knows there's somebody around the corner, knows there's a victim, and is going to be able to get that shot, is able to reset and get that shot off early on, but we'll get traded out. So, you know, 1-for-1 trades all around the map right now are going to result in a lead maintained by Warriors. They're up by 1, trying to just keep it going here, and then Bump and Scatter is going to find another, so that is going to be traded back and forth. The StreamTech will find C2, and again, it's just everyone gets traded 1-for-1. There is no leads to be had, as this Warriors are going to maintain their 1-point lead. That is no changing of the lead whatsoever. The camo's still up. No one really wants to go for it because no one wants to run out in the middle of the map and kind of expose themselves to any extra gunfire. You can see StreamTech, and I believe that was Stop Carrot actually, might have gone on towards a note. Yep, does have the camo available, so is going to get away. Knows where some of these players are, is going to call out some of them as well, but the camo is going to be available and is going to just go right up in the middle of these window. And there you go, Backsmack comes in, finds Judge, and the reposition here. The Stop Carrot knows there's more players here, hunting them down. Maybe at close range will spot that one, and there goes 1. Looking to make it 2. The teammate assist is there, and that means that that camo is preserved, and all of a sudden it's a 7-point lead for Str8 Tilted here as they extend this out beautifully here. The trades that were, you know, both teams were trading so well to open things up, and it just gets broken open. The front door was smashed in. Str8 Tilted takes the lead in commanding fashion. 8 kills, make it 8, as they continue to just charge forward right now. As Warriors, you know, you're not out of this just yet. No lead is safe. This is Slayer. You know that any lead, especially this early on, you know, we're not even at the halfway mark, is still potential for more, you know, just any comeback, any shots, but that's going to be a big kill there. 1. StreamTech not able to get away around the corner and will go down. And well, unfortunately, poor Syzygy is just going to caught out in the open. 2 players are going to target him. and he will end up falling. As players are going to go down, you know, left, right, and center. We're kind of back into that situation of just everyone trading across the board. Back and forth, back and forth. The problem is that now there's a big 8-point lead in the middle of these two teams. It's not a 1-point lead for Worriers anymore. This is Str8 Tilted with a 7-point lead, and they don't seem to be willing to let this one go. They're trading 1-for-1 equally every kill since that lead started. And you know, that is going to be a bit of a problem here for the side of Worriers, because you have to find a way back into this game. Maybe it's the camo, maybe it's the shock rifle, but whatever it's going to be, you can't really just trade 1-for-1 for the rest of this game. You can see Stop Carrot is thinking about this camo once again, is going to go for it, trying to finish off this kill, or at least get away with his life before having to spend it. And there is that camo available and ready to go, able to finish off that kill on a Syzygy. A little bit unfair, they're double teaming up on the poor guy, but you know, he does end up going down, and there's going to be another kill there. Stop Carrot with this camo, using it to lethal efficiency so far. Looking for, again, where these players are, and Puzzle's going to be in the back. There's going to be a repulse backwards, and, you know, I thought maybe Stop Carrot thought, you know, he had the melee and he was just going to go for the reload. Ends up getting repulsed back, so a really nice play from Puzzles. Unfortunately, there's a teammate to back up Stop Carrot. As Shroom Tech's up to 12 kills so far, 12, 5, and 9 current scoreline. It's a 10-point lead for Str8 Tilted so far. They're kind of running away with this, you know? You have to be a little bit worried about these guys. A little bit worried about Worriers now, because you were staring down a big lead. They are approaching the 40-point mark, which is usually, you know, when you go, okay, we gotta slow things down, we gotta calm down. But at the point they're going, Str8 Tilted might just run away with that. The C2 is gonna try to get around the corner, is able to dodge in time, and picks up one kill in the back. You can see the pace kind of slowing down now. You know, Warriors trying to calm this down a bit. As Syzygy is going to spot 3 players and immediately go for the retreat. Doesn't want to have to deal with that. Looking for these nades for the close players as well. Nobody home, as these players have backed away. And we're going to see shots continuing to launch out here as Odds TV is going to be caught out. Gonna be pretty low on shield, and going for that chow anyway. Knows they have the teammate to support, and more than happy to trust the teammates. Is gonna grab that camo as well. So Odds now is gonna be the one shrouded in darkness and invisibility. Looking to see, and now a great shot off the rack there to open things up, and the nade goes out as well. Shock rifle, camo combo is at work once again, and is in the hands of Str8 Tilted. This is their 3rd camo, at least. A great shot there from the shock, looking to make it 4, and there you go. That's gonna be 4 in a row for Odds TV, as they're up to 44 kills now. It's a 13-point lead, and Str8 Tilted looking like they want to just run away with this Slayer. Solitude Slayer is just going their way, and unfortunately for Warriors, they've not really been able to find their footing that much here. It's gonna be 45-31, and they kept it close at the start, but Odds have continued to just pop off with that shock rifle. Look at him get another one on towards Odds, or excuse me, on towards Judge there, and will find Judge. It's a killing spree for Odds. He's looking to get the shots on towards Puzzle, will fall down into the hands of Syzygy, but at 46-34, unless a miraculous, you know, absolute catastrophe happens on the sides of Str8 Tilted, this is probably going the way of Str8 Tilted here, as they're going to make it up to 47. C2 trying to get away, just stay alive, get away from any potential guns, and is going to get that regen back up. But, you know, Str8 Tilted doing such a fantastic job of challenging with multiple players and having other players around the map, as C2 is getting hunted down, trying to stay alive, and won't be able to succeed in doing so. It's going to be 49 kills for Str8 Tilted. They just need one more. There's Bump and Scatter closing things out. It's going to be 50-35. A Str8 Tilted back. You got Str8 Tilted up 2-0 as we head to Live Fire King of the Hill. Hill number 1's already going to be popped early. You're going to see this push coming in from the side of Warriors around the back of the map. Is able to pick up at least one in the back. As you're going to see Odds and Co are going to be set up on this hill to start things off. They know this flank is coming, and C2 with that sniper, very pretty looking one too, is immediately just going to dome him. Looking to find out where Odds was as well. And actually, that's a huge stick. But the shot is even nicer from C2. Not able to finish off the player, but still doing a great job. And the shot will come in, I think might have hit. And there you go. That is going to be the sniper in C2's hands. Doing absolute work here right now. And is able to strip the shields out of Carrot, but will end up falling here for the time being. It seems, you know, kind of quiet, honestly, all around, even though there's all this action going on. Doesn't seem like there's too much currently at hand. As we are going to see a Carrot and Go going to be moving around the back. As it is going to be C2 and Puzzles setting things up here. Stop Carrot is going to grab that sniper rifle. Is going to have some availability in terms of equipment, but they're going to hop on this hill right now. And they're going to be, you know, more than 50% of the way there for the time being. That's going to be, you know, 3 dead from the side of Str8 Tilted. They are going to drop, so that is going to be Worriers now picking this up. Worriers right now staring down 2-0 right now. Have to reverse sweep this series to take it. And, you know, we'd love to see this. The winners finals, the top 2 teams right now in the Challenger Mixed bracket are going at it. You love to see these two going to work. The Puzzle is going to find one, and, you know, they're not going to fully capture this point just yet. Puzzle's going to be forced to hop off because every player has died from his team. And that is going to be 4 dead, which means Str8 Tilted is going to be in on this hill. And now they might have a chance to just pull it out of the hands of Worriers. It doesn't look like anyone from Worriers is able to reach it in time. And that is going to be Str8 Tilted sending point number 1 in on the board. Everyone that they send through is basically just going to be a dagger to Worriers right now, because they're trying to just stay alive in the series. And each one of those points inches them a little bit closer to the other side. We're going to see things go through here. It's going to be Puzzles grabbing that camo as well. So power up control, you know, Warriors handling relatively nicely. They started out with that sniper. They're going to have this camo here. Big kill there from Puzzles on towards Stop Carrot, and is going to be faced in the head-to-head with Shroom Tech as well. It's going to be forced back, but Bump and Scatter is going to get that shot in, and that is going to be Judge going down here. So you can see Puzzle's just kind of waiting, is scouting everything out, knows where these players are, waiting for the teammate reinforcements to come through, and is going to get spotted out though. The Eagle Eyes there from Stop Carrot is able to find it. The Shroom Tech will get taken down the back, but it's only going to be Judge left in a 1v2 here on towards Tower, trying to stay alive, and is going to trade 1 for 1. The problem is that it was a 2v1. Bump and Scatter, last player alive, is going to be up top, looking to maybe get on towards the sniper here, but the nades are going to come flying through. C2 trying to challenge for it right now. And that doesn't mean Bump and Scatter forced to back away, but maybe able to just snatch it and run for it, and will succeed in doing so. But the shots are going to go wide early on, and you can see everything going the way as Bump and Scatter has to turn around and retreat. Knows that there's a lot of players coming his way. Is going to have to retreat, turn around, and just regroup with the rest of the roster right now. Everyone from the Warriors seemingly cleared out of the point. You're going to see one shot comes through from the sniper, and it's going to find C2, so C2 will drop. That is probably going to be the opening go signal here for the side of Warriors, as they're going to just charge towards this hill. And Puzzles and Syzygy are going to be the last 2 players left. Syzygy is going to be forced out and down the vent. Going to be brought extremely low here. And is going to have to wait, reload everything before going again. And you can see the hill once again. You know, this might be the same situation as last time. The Str8 Tilted, you know, is going to be able to rip it away from, you know, all that time that Warriors had. The stick is going to be huge, and it's all going to be left on towards Bump and Scatter in a 1v1 on the hill, and is able to find the melee. So big win there from Bump and Scatter. Has that sniper rifle in play, looking to find where these last players have gone, and despite going down with that sniper and handing the power weapon over, that is another point in the hands of Warriors. And somebody, I think it's Puzzles, has the, you know, the ice, you know, growing every time he jumps. That is a crazy effect on the map for sure. But unfortunately, Puzzles will fall. The ice is not going to save you there. You can skate around as much as you want, but Stop Carrot is shooting fire out of that bandit right now. That's going to be 2-0 right now for Str8 Tilted, and Warriors nowhere near this hill. 2 are going to go down before they get really close. C2 is going to find 1. Looking to make it a big double here, but can't find that kill. Was able to clear these players out though, and, you know, successful job in at least getting them away. As you're going to see the shots coming through though, but inside the hill it's going to be 1. Make it possibly 2 for C2. He's doing all the work right now, 11 and 8, but will end up going down. So Judge and Syzygy, the last 2 players alive, sniper in hand, is going to be Judge. Just kind of jump spotting here, waiting for the player to come through. He's going to miss the shot. Still able to trade 1 for 1 here. You're going to see Bump and Scatter and Shroom Tech are going to be the players trying to mount this retake right now. You will see the shots coming through. Syzygy poking the head out is actually going to stay, or no, will end up going down. So Shroomtech is going to be the next player in, and it will be taken over by the side of Str8 Tilted. 1-for-1 will get traded out. Stop Carrot, next one up, trying to find Puzzle. Not able to finish that kill. As finally Will. Puzzle kind of poked out at the very last second there. Unfortunately exposed a little longer than he probably would have liked. Syzygy somehow going to get away here. Ends up going down, but Judge is in the back of the garage trying to stop this cap coming through. There's going to be 2 players here. It's going to be a 2v2 on the point, but C2 just gets bopped backwards. Body just goes flying. Judge trying to just block this somehow, some way, but, you know, Shroomtech with that sniper is actually going to be taken out by Judge, but gets traded 1-for-1. And, you know, the retreat coming in, the translocator will get, I believe, or I think it was Syzygy there, out safely. We'll see C2 finds one. The sniper in hand is not going to succeed, but will get the cap anyway. So again, you know, that sniper player delaying just long enough. That's 2 hills in a row. Str8 Tilted's up to 3-0. You're going to need a full reverse sweep if you're Worriers here, because you got to come back down 3-0 in this King of the Hill. You're down 2-0 in that series, and you got a long way back, that's for sure right now, as they're trying to do what they can, as they're going to be in this hill to start things off. But that's the story of every hill so far. You know, the early Worriers control, the midpoint where it's been kept close, but Worriers is going to sneak out, potential win and stop Carrot. There goes all 4 players from Worriers, and there is going to be some early time here coming out of Str8 Tilted. So Syzygy is going to retreat back up to the tower, try and get some overwatch here. Knows there's at least 1 player down on the hill, and trying to find out where the rest of this team has gone. Shroomtech's going to be caught out in the open, but Syzygy is taking fire from behind. Teammates should be able to clean that up, but right now you look at it, 50% and more for Str8 Tilted. They're just absolutely taking this time away from the side of Worriers. Worriers has got to get in here at some point, because they're 3/4 of the way through, and you know, we've seen this happen before where they're just so close. Str8 Tilted is going to continue. It's a big double kill from C2, trying to make it 3 here in the back, and C2 will end up going down. The nades flying out. It's going to be Shroomtech and Stop Carrot alive, but Syzygy is going to be forced on the retreat and has to back out, stay alive, preserve his life, because he knows he can't go down without a potential trade here. And we will see Syzygy is going to be the next one up, and the retreat comes in. Puzzles is going to have that translocator. I don't think they're aware there's a player in the back. It's going to be Bump and Scatter who was on that flank, able to pick up the assists, and this may be it. The players from Worriers coming off of spawn are not going to make it to the hill in time, and Str8 Tilted in a 4-0 is going to sweep him 3-0 here and advance.